All right, let's get right into it, because this one is a real head-scratcher. You have one of the most powerful, most dominant companies on Earth. I mean, its products are basically part of our DNA now. But when you look at how the market values it, something seems off. And that is the Google paradox.
Seriously, think about it. This is the question that has Wall Street buzzing. Alphabet, Google's parent company, is an absolute monster. It's growing like crazy, it's printing money, and it's a leader in the AI space. So what gives? Why is it the cheapest of all the big tech titans? Is it a giant that's just being overlooked, or does the market see a giant target on its back? To really solve this puzzle, first we have to wrap our heads around the sheer scale of Google's power. It's not just a company, it's a digital empire. And that empire is built on two massive cash-gushing pillars.
Okay, just look at these numbers. This is what I'm talking about. In a single quarter, one 3-month period, Google services raked in over $82 billion. Unbelievable. And break that down. Search is the undisputed king, pulling in a cool $54 billion. But don't sleep on YouTube. Its ad business alone is almost a $10 billion machine. You see, these aren't just products, they're entire economies.
And if you want to know why they make so much money, here's your answer. 200 billion. That's how many times people watch YouTube Shorts every single day. Let that sink in. That's not a typo. That level of engagement, that kind of attention, well, that's the bedrock of the entire Google empire. So, if everything is so huge and so dominant, where's the worry coming from? This brings us right to the heart of the paradox. It's the big, scary monster in the room for Google: artificial intelligence. It's the one thing that could, potentially, shake the foundations of its kingdom. And here it is. This is the story that's been freaking out investors. The fear is that these new AI tools, the chatbots like ChatGPT, are going to change everything. That instead of Googling something, we're all just going to ask an AI. And if that happens, Google's search monopoly, the golden goose, might be in real trouble. But here's the twist. We have to separate the fear from the reality. Because what's actually happening on the ground is fascinating. Google isn't just sitting there waiting to get run over. It's doing something very smart. It's disrupting itself. Instead of seeing AI as the enemy, they're weaving it into their own products. And get this, the data shows it's actually making people search more, not less. And this quote right here from their chief business officer is the money shot. This says it all. AI isn't a problem for them, it's a product upgrade. When advertisers who use their AI tools see 14% more sales, well, that doesn't just protect the core business, it makes it even more valuable. That's a business evolving, not dying. And this isn't just theory. Look at the counterattack in action. AI overviews already hitting 2 billion users. Circle to search on 300 million phones. And Google Lens usage is up a whopping 70% in a year. This isn't a company playing defense. It's a company on the offensive, using its massive scale to push AI out to everyone, everywhere, all at once. But okay, let's say you're still a little worried about search. Even if you are, there's another massive part of the story we have to talk about. It's like Alphabet's secret weapon, their brilliant ace in the hole. A business that is absolutely exploding and could, one day, be just as big as search. I'm talking about Google Cloud. Just look at this growth. A 32% jump in 1 year is not just growth, it's a rocket ship. And here's the beautiful irony. It's being fueled by the exact same AI revolution that was supposed to be Google's biggest weakness. And this is the real game changer. It's not just getting bigger, it's getting crazy profitable. The operating margin almost doubled in a single year. This isn't just a side project anymore. It's turning into a high-growth, high-profit monster of a business. And the CEO, Sundar Pichai, puts it perfectly. This quote captures their whole strategy. While everyone else is fighting over who has the best AI chatbot, Google is quietly selling the picks and shovels to all the gold miners. They are making themselves the essential foundation for the entire AI industry. And I mean, look at this list. It's a who's who of the AI world. You've got the hottest startups, you've got giant companies like Apple and Salesforce, but the most telling thing? Even direct competitors like OpenAI and Anthropic are customers. Think about that. When your rivals are paying you money to use your platform, you know you've got something special. So let's recap.
We've got the main search business, which is successfully using AI to get stronger, and we have this booming, super profitable cloud business. So now let's look at the hard numbers and see exactly why this all adds up to a paradox.
And here it is, plain as day. Alphabet stock trades at a price-to-earnings ratio, basically its price tag, of around 21. Now compare that to Meta at 27 or Microsoft, way up at 36. Even though Google is growing just as fast, and you could argue has an even better growth story with cloud, the market is giving it a huge discount. Why? $85 billion. That's how much cash Alphabet plans to pour into building out its infrastructure. That's a $10 billion increase. You simply do not make a bet that massive unless the demand for your AI and cloud services is completely off the charts and you are supremely confident you're going to win. This is not a sign of fear, it's a sign of absolute conviction.
So how did we get here? This timeline tells the story. Just a few years back, the market loved Alphabet, giving it a high valuation. Then, in 2023, the whole AI fear narrative took hold, and it squeezed that valuation down, even while the company kept growing and breaking records. And that's how we end up in this very weird situation today. A company at the top of its game selling at a discount. Which brings us back to our big question. Is the market completely missing the boat here on a titan that is masterfully navigating the AI shift with two incredible growth engines? Or are those fears about disruption still justified? After looking at the evidence, the argument that it's a titan hiding in plain sight looks pretty darn strong. So, what do you think?